ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। ओम समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ओम सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। हरि ओम. We have seen the importance of purifying our mind from various standpoints. Yesterday we discussed some means of purification like yajna, dana, tapa, japa, tirtha, vrata. Then it was found that among all these sadhanas, vichara is the shrestha sadhana. Even when we point out japa, tapa, yajna, but we have to understand even what they are, then also understanding is required. And Bhagavan Sri Krishna has said that there is no purifier like knowledge, and many seekers have realized Bhagavad Swarupa only by the penance of knowledge. So, we have to discuss this topic. What Bhagavan has said that. So now when we talk about the purification, let us find out what are the impurities. So now shloka number 11. Okay. Ragadveshadaya kamaha krodha lobhadayopi cha ahankarasthatha swartho vividha manaso malaha. Vividha manaso malaha. The variety of mala, impurities of mind. Only few are mentioned here, but each one has got various aspects of that. One, raga. Raga. Raga we translate as attachment. Raga. Liking. Liking. Dvesha. Dvesha means dislike also. Dvesha means hatred also. Some very strong form of dislike becomes hatred. Little dilute form called dislike. I dislike this. I hate it. Never use the word hate and all that. But we use raga, dvesha, adha, etc. Then from there is a kamaha. Kamaha means desire. Krodha. Krodha means anger. Lobhadeha. Lobha, greed, etc. What is etc.? See, when the speaker does not know what are more, he says etc. 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 But the meaning is he does not know what are other things. Kama, krodha, lobha, mada, matsarya, jealousy, envy, arrogance, so many are there. Then ahankaraha, ego, ahankara. What is this ego? We have to know, we use all these words very loosely, very often also. But we have to understand what exactly it means. Tatha, swartha, selfishness. Ego and selfishness, like that. Raga, dveshadaya, kamaha, krodha, lobha, dayopi cha, ahankaras swartho, vividha, manaso malaha. Now, briefly we'll just see first. Raga, raga means I like something. It can be a material thing, it can be a living being, even the birds and animals, or the human beings, and some different places also, different experiences also. We like some experiences also. I like that. And what is the meaning liking means what? In the presence of that, I feel very good. And I want to remain with it, or that thing should remain with me. This is called raga, attachment. Raga. Either I must be there with, or that thing should all the time be with me then. Raga. Dvesha. Briefly you're saying, then again we'll discuss. Dvesha means just I don't like. I don't like that person. But why? I don't know why, but I just don't like. But is there any valid reason? Why should there be any valid reason? I just don't like. In the company of that person, I don't feel very at ease. It can be, I told you, things and beings and human beings and places and various experiences. It can be anything. Raga, dvesha. Disliking. Kamaha. Desire. Again, the desire also can be for anything. For objects, things and beings and circumstances, places, people, experience. What is that desire? See, desire is an expression of some incompleteness in our heart. So I don't feel incomplete. Then I desire means what? Desire is dependence on something to complete myself. That if this thing I have, then it's complete. That's why in all advertisements of different products and all that, you see that they say, you know why you are unhappy in your house? Because you don't have plasma TV. If you get a plasma TV, you will be very happy. Or you don't have this particular bathtub. Oh. See what is this salesmanship and commercial advertisement? See, what you need, if that only supplied to you, then it's not a big thing. But they create desire in your mind. Then you, I don't have this. That's why, you see. So desire arises from our sense of some incompleteness, and then the dependence on something to be happy, to complete myself. That's called desire. I am telling briefly, more we'll see. Oh, there is more? There's plenty there to think about. Once you start inquiry, then there is a lot, you see. But all of us just say, I want, I desire. But what exactly that, why, all that, we don't know. Kamaha. And if kama, desire, is obstructed by anything or anybody, then its expression is called krodha. Krodha means anger. Anger, we know that is always on tip of our nose, ever ready. Krodha also means agitation. When the desire arises, immediately agitation is there. Anger may not be there, but agitation. But if it is obstructed by somebody or something, then you get angry. You know, some people when they drive also, and only if the red light is there, they get angry. But why are you getting angry, Baba? The traffic signal hai. That traffic signal is red. Why are you becoming red? क्रोध. अरे अच्छा जा रहा था मैं, स्पीड को इसने रोक दिया. काम, क्रोध. And sometimes on the phone also they want to connect someone. It does not have to the pen. Phone is there. अरे बेचा phone ने क्या किया? Now what can you do? Krodh, anger, obstructed desire manifests in the form of krodh, anger, kama, krodha, lobha. If desire is fulfilled, then it becomes greed. Greed means what? I want more, I want more, I want more, I want more. Little more. First you say, if this much is, it is enough. But when you get that, a little more will do. Greed. Lobha. So if desire is not fulfilled, anger. If fulfilled, then the lobha. Lobha. Etc. means what? You want more and more, more and more. And that greed, you know, in the beginning, the nature of greed is, I want more and more of the thing, pleasure, power, whatever is that. Then slowly it takes the form of grabbing from someone else also. That lobha, see, whatever I had, I want to multiply that. That is one thing. But when I want to grab someone else's wealth or property or whatever is that, then paradravya jitsa, that's called lobha then. You have to grab other person's wealth also then. Lobha. Then it is said lobhat papasya karanam. And once that greed arises, many causes for committing sins also arise. Because to fulfill that greed, because normally, you know, it is said in the world is enough to fulfill need of all, but not greed. And when that greed is not fulfilled, then person does even wrong things also. And it depends upon if a higher and higher position you are and greater power you have and all that, then you can't do anything like that. Lobha. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, in the Bhagavad Gita 14th chapter it is said, these are the three main, I don't know whether to call it enemies or their impurities, desire, anger and lobha. Trividham narakasyedam dwaram nasanamatmana. These are the three gateways to hell. That's what said there, naraka. Kama, Krodha, Lobha. And if one person wants more and he does not have, but someone else has that, So become very envious of that person and jealous of that one. Oh, he has more than me. I gave you the example of traffic one. There also you find some people when they drive, they don't like anybody passing or overtaking them and all that. So if somebody goes, huh? And then he just fall. And what happens is both of them reach the same time to the same signal there. So even though you just moved so fast and all that, but a peculiar tendency is what? How dare you go ahead of me? Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Ahankara. What to speak of Ahankara? I think today you are discussing about Ahankara, no? In discussion group, I think I am told. Ahankara. What is Ahankara? Ego. What is ego? Which I have bloated. What is this Ahankara? Now let me tell you. Ego is a sense of individuality. It rises from our identification with one thing or the other. This ahankara also has got two forms. One is very objective, natural, that everybody has. Without that, you cannot function. We all feel we are human being. That's because you are identifying with the human body or not. That ego means that I am so and so. This is the form, right? So I am a human being, I am man, I am woman. That, when you say that, that also is ego only. But it doesn't make any problematic like that, you know. Very objective form of this ahankar. What is your profession? When you say I am a doctor, an architect or engineer, or, even that also is, you are identifying with some qualification and then you are saying I am so and so. So this ahankara is only a sense of individuality which arises from our feeling of oneness, identification with something. So far so good. But when it takes the form, I am superior to other. I have done this. Who is there like me? When you start feeling in that way, then that ahankar takes the form of arrogance. So then you want to put other person down and you are only great. Then there is a pride of wealth and people around me, this, that. That's called ahankara. It's called bloated ego. It's called bloated ego. Ahankar. I have done this. Nobody can do it better than that. Ahankar. And with this ahankara, swartha is related. Swartha, selfishness means self-centeredness. And nature of ahankara is, it is very demanding. And exhibition is there. Pradarshan, vritti. I went there and they did not recognize me. Why should they recognize? They don't know who are you. Why they did not know? And some people have got very such a feeling that everybody knows them. Go there, ask anybody. They will tell you where is my house and all. And when you go to that area, nobody knows him. Swartha, self-centeredness. Self-centeredness, what I will have, what I will get, what I will. Ahankar has got many, many forms. Do you know, there are many diseases, huh? But a cancer is a very peculiar disease, right? What the peculiarity of a cancer is, it can happen anywhere. Huh? See, if you got an eye problem, it will be only the eyes, no? A retina problem will not be in the ears. Huh? So certain problems will be there only that specific. But cancer can happen anywhere. कहाँ का कैंसर हो रहा है तेरे को? अरे क्या बताऊँ मैं? Cancer can take place anywhere. In the same way, ahankar can take place anywhere. People have ahankar of not having ahankar. You know, I tell you, I have no ego at all. I have no ego. No ego. Therefore, ahankar is compared with cancer. It's like cancer. Ahankar. Swartha means what? Only self-interest. Not bothered about others and all that. Huh? Vividha manaso malaha. Briefly, I have told you this. Huh? What is the we will say? Now the thought development. Now all these things are there. We experience them. Raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, and all of them are there. Now, important point. Next sloka, you see. Ete sarve hi drishyante chitte chalati jagrati pralinam chayada chittam naitesham drishyate gatihi. Now, ete sarve hi drishyante. All this what we just now enumerated, likes and dislikes, desire, anger, all these various thoughts, feelings, emotions, and all of them, ete sarve drishyante, they all are seen, experienced when chitte chalati jagrati. In the waking state, when the mind functions, all these are there. That. Pralinam cha yada chittam. But when the mind is absorbed or becomes unmanifest, like in our deep sleep, naitesham drishyate gatihi. Then we don't see any movement or expressions of all of them, isn't it? All the raga, dveshas and all that. When the mind is functioning, then all of these are seen. When the mind is not functioning, that's why in sleep, all people look so innocent, so nice. The moment wakes up, then you see what happens, I imagine. But as long as a person is sleeping, so nice. Right? But do you know the significance of this? Significance is, therefore, all these emotions and all the vrittis, they belong to mind, not Chaitanya Atma. That is the main point. Because pure consciousness, Chaitanya Swarupa is in the waking also, dream also, in deep sleep also. If all these doshas, if they belong to Atma, then you will never be free from them. So what is important point here is, as Bhagavan Shankaracharya has said, I have given the quotation also, Ragecha sukha dukkhadi buddhau satyam pravartate sushupto nasti tannashe tasmad buddhistu natmanaha. All these are only when our mind or intellect, when they are functioning, then all of them manifest there. Huh? Though therefore they belong to the mind only, not to Atma. What a great relief. Huh? And you are not the mind, you are Atma Tattva. Therefore, actually you are free from them, but what happens? You identify with the mind. And when we identify with the mind, then you say, I am restless, I am peaceful, I have got desire, I am so angry, I am that and that. It's all kinds of things. What to do? So all these minds, malas of the mind, but what to do? We have to live with our body, we have to live with our mind. And suppose you want to say, okay, it is not of Atma, but if it's a mind, but what to do? That mind is always with me, you know. Sometimes we have to feel so unhappy, angry, miserable and all that. We want to run away and want to go somewhere where there is no sorrow. Jahan gam bhi na ho, aasu bhi na ho. Or but wherever you go, your mind will be with you only. You will create wonderful, I don't know, wonderful or blunderful, or wonderful experience there and all that. Where will you run away? Huh? Third class mind, and then with that if you go anywhere, Atma doesn't give you trouble anyway. But this mind only. That's why this expression, mind your mind. But people say never mind. And they keep suffering only. The ahankara, swartha. So the important point is, all these doshas belong to mind, not to Atma Tattva. Right? So, but we have to live with the mind, and they just keep on coming and all that. Then what happens? We'll continue the story tomorrow. Om Namo Narayanaya. 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 नारायणाय श्री कृष्णचंद्र भगवान की जय, श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि